Thinking is a voluntary act. Before we start arguing, thinking, or gathering evidence, first we must choose a position, our position. This choice doesn't come from a collection of arguments, regardless of their amount or their quality. Initially, as adopting a position, this is essentially a decision of will, even though we differentiate between willful thinking and intellect. This act comes from the core of our being, akin to one intention or one direction of thought. For clarity, we can separate them. Positions like I believe in God or I don't believe in God are not chosen based on arguments alone. This opposes the notion most of us have been taught. As a result, arguments and evidence from atheistic viewpoints lack substance. First, we choose a position. Then, we can construct a framework of arguments, which can be extensive or detailed, but this happens only after the initial choice is made. So, position. And those who grasp this concept, usually they transform their lives significantly because they save their mental energy, like 70% of it. That would otherwise be wasted on unnecessary arguments before establishing a position. And I would like to illustrate this with 3 examples from life on Earth and beyond. Imagine there are people moons. They move around larger bodies like planets. They align themselves either consciously or not. And they align themselves with figures such as other individuals, ideas, political groups, or communities. They're light, they're quick, but their thinking processes are influenced by the weight of those who they follow. Then there are people, planets. They are more vibrant, with moons going around them. They represent something bigger and having various influences on them. Even if they struggle to identify these impacts, this doesn't mean that they are free from influence. They might think that they're free from influence, but it's not that. Also, there is the sun. Sun here represents charisma and social prominence, and individuals gather around them as supporters or followers, like planets. Each body can have its moons and even stray asteroids and comets. And despite their brightness, those entities revolve around a central galaxy. These forms of alignment can lead us to adopt misguided positions. So, pure and genuine thinking aligns our will towards finding a core position within the universe. What is the essence of being human? Regardless of how one may try, the aim is often to find oneself at the center. Monotheism here, in this regards, it offers a distinct advantage over other beliefs and ideologies, including even scientific perspectives. What does, in this case, monotheism provide? It advocates for positioning oneself centrally within existence while engaging in a relationship with a divine entity or God. In this view, God occupies the central position as a creator, obviously, allowing us to place ourselves in the middle too. When we do this, we become less susceptible to external influences from our inner emotions, from gigantic cosmic forces, or even the universe itself. We cultivate a personal relationship with God, sharing our lives and experiences in a meaningful exchange. Only from this spot we can think clearly and make true choices, when we don't let anyone or anything sway us, not letting heavy influences and how we think and how we decide. So find your position and make a choice.